And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, they've got Duren, Cam Thomas out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Johnson, and it's Slim in at the small forward position. And for the Timberwolves, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Julius Randle, and it's Dillingham in at the point. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Giddey with it. Pass to Johnson. Out to the right wing. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Outside McDaniels. Come on. Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball. Now Giddey. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Philadelphia. Pass to Johnson. Here's Slim. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Brooklyn shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the first one at the line is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Thomas against Edwards. Inside. There's the block. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Here's Dillingham. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to McDaniels. Driving to the basket. Duren with a rebound.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
To the middle. Here's Slim. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Dillingham. Giddey defends. The 6-footer. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Duren.
You've got to be careful how you guard Nikola Vucevic. This guy is so good at forcing the defense.
And he sinks the second.
What you love about Nikola Vucevic is every night you know he's going to play hard and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
Here's Slim. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Johnson for 3. He goes up again. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. It's Edwards on the wing. Thomas defends. Lets it fly. Minnesota again missing.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
Now here's McDaniels. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Now here's Giddey. Thomas outside. Knocks it loose. Here's Dillingham. Thomas defends. Here's McDaniels. Deflected. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. Here's Dillingham. Giddey defends. Here's Edwards. 5 on the clock.
Nothing's come easy for them inside here in quarter one.
No dice from 9 feet. Down low. And he slams it in one-handed.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Dillingham. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. They double Randall. Back to Daniels. Here's the three. It's tipped.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Randall outside. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Edwards. He also had a big impact in that win against the Suns. Here's Dillingham. Giddey defends. For 3, Randall nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randall. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Here's Slim. The ball's knocked loose. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's Dillingham. Claxton with a rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Giddey passes to Slim. And he's going for the oop here. And Claxton throws it down.
I mean, this guy is as good a vertical threat at the rim as there is. Great finish by Nick Claxton.
Here's Dillingham. Giddey defends. Dillingham, no good. Brooklyn leading by 6. To the inside. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Shoots over Vucevic. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
McDaniels passes to Vucevic. Back to Daniels. Here's Dillingham. This one for 3. Here's Vucevic. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
Now here's Thomas. He's scoreless. Here's Slim. Pass to Johnson. Fires from deep. McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Dillingham. Hook it. And it's Randall with the assist.
Yeah, Julius Randall has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Thomas passes to Giddey. Here's Slim. Give him 8. Down low. Vucevic with a steal. McDaniels with it. Claxton picks him up. Right side Edwards. Randall outside. The kick out to Edwards. Drops in the three.
I just love the ball movement.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Nets. They trail by 1. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota.
An interconference matchup. Now, last year, they beat this team in both games.
Slim with a bucket.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves. And now that this new season is underway, Grant, how critical is it to get off to a good start?
Well, B.A., it's so important, but not the end-all, be-all. It's a long season, plenty of time to build towards your goal. You're going to have some setbacks along the way, but just keep your head down and keep pushing forward.
So the Nets making a switch here. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. Number 1, the Nets.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
On defense, the Nets. Gobert finds Clark. Here's Dillingham from 8 feet away. Drops it in. Dillingham's got his second basket of the game. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Claxton. That shot is off. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Here's Dillingham. Slim with the rebound.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Brooklyn at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Williams. Here's Shannon. Melton covers.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Here's Nash. And he buries his first look.
They're in trouble if they let him post like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Now here's Williams. Still without a bucket. Kicks it out to Clark. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Dillingham. For 3. Got a hand on it.
My goodness, Josh Giddey using every bit of that frame to send that one back.
Right wing. Here's Nash. Williams defending. Oh, Williams with the block. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Clark outside. Pass to Gobert. Here's Shannon. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Slim. He's got 11. To the inside. And he lays in the alley-oop pass. Now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Minnesota's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. 1:46 left now in the first quarter. To the middle. And they double up Gobert. Kicks it out to Clark to end the drought. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass. Now
here's Giddey. He's closely guarded. From deep, Melton. They get it again. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Brooklyn.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Here's what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is and what puts him on the floor.
Randall, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Second free throw, no good.
Nick Claxton, to me, guys, one of those great energy guys. You know what you can expect from him night after night. Incredible effort defensively, shot blocking, and a vertical threat at the rim on the offensive end.
Shannon, and he sinks the 11-footer. 59 seconds left in the first. Melton passes to Nash. And here's Melton. Still no points. Inside. Rebound Minnesota.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And it's Clark on the take.
Next foul, that's it. First personal foul, third team foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
For your Timberwolves, Clark, 2 shots.
Emoji saluting face, emoji saluting face, emoji saluting face.
And he makes the first.
Appreciate the tap in, everyone.
So hits one and misses one at the line. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Slim. Sinks that one from the post. Slim's got 13 now.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done. I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Melton outside. And the jumper is good at the free throw line. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Back after this.
26.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Williams. And it's Dillingham in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Fires for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Slim's got 4 rebounds now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the 76ers put on a show. He scored 45 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. His numbers from that game jumped off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Now here's Edwards. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Martin.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Duran. And there's a 3-second violation.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Minnesota again missing. And the Nets shooting pretty well at 45%. Unloads from 13. They grab their own miss. Vucevic with some nice D. The Timberwolves have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to McDaniels. Wide open. And he hits the jumper.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
Johnson with it. Now Martin. Back to Johnson. Shoots from the baseline. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Well, on balance with his shot, Cam Johnson from the mid-range.
For Minnesota, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to McDaniels. Drives to the hoop. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
From 10 feet away, and that's good. His first bucket of the game. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Edwards looking it over. Here's Dillingham. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duran, there's a...
Oh!
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Minnesota again missing. Brooklyn leading by 8. Pass to Martin. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. Number 1, the Nets.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Vucevic, the pass to Edwards. Tipped. Here's Slim. McDaniels covering. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Size and athleticism by Cam Johnson. How about that vertical?
Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Dillingham. Outside McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. The kick out to Edwards. The offensive rebound. McDaniels, that's good.
Yeah, Jake McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Pass to Slim. And here's Martin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards. First one falls for him.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And so he hits both.
And they're now upwards of 80% from the line, a step up from their foul shooting in the first quarter.
Here's Dillingham. It's good. Dillingham's got 6.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Pass to Slim. To the inside, Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Now Vucevic. McDaniels with it. Give him 8. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Tuesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz.
And that game against the Rockets is the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
And he knocks down the first one.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Thomas, he's checked in for Martin.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Fleming. And the three-pointer goes. Fleming's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Now Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Oh, a deep 3 from Anthony Edwards.
What a response from Anthony Edwards. If you make a 3, he wants to come right back at you.
Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, B.A., when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Dillingham. He has 6. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
To the wing on the left. Here's Slim. He's got 15.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Here's Dillingham. Here he goes. McDaniels from long range. Rebounded by the Nets. Slim's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And Vucevic with the block.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
Substitution on the court.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Here's Shannon. 8 points in his last timeout. Pass to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert against Duran. Here's Shannon. From downtown. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
What good is it to get stops if you can't keep...
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Nets out in front. They're up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Timberwolves trail. And so in the game for the Nets, Cam Thomas out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Jalen Duren. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Slim in at the small forward position. Dillingham with the bucket.
It's not easy to work the ball inside of this league, but they've done it all night.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Shoots. Rebounded by the Nets. Duren's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Here's Slim. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Giddey. 5 to shoot. Dillingham with a rebound.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Now here's Vucevic. Shot on the wing. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, that's something his coaches would like to see more of from Cam Thomas, making plays for others.
Pass to McDaniels. Duren against Vucevic. Here's McDaniels. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Timberwolves ball.
Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. McDaniels got 12. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Johnson. From 12 feet. McDaniels with some nice D.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Johnson passes to Giddey. Over Dillingham. And it's Giddey missing.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Nets trail by 3. Pass to Slim. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Thomas for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Thomas has got his 2nd basket.
Well, Cam Thomas is an enthusiastic three-point shooter. This guy will not hesitate.
To the paint. Here's Edwards. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the middle. And the dunk by Duren.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Dillingham. Giddey defends. McDaniels inside. Slim with the rebound. Slim's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The 3. Nets keep it alive. Here's Randall. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 2-point game. Brooklyn pulls it in. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Down low. Here's Johnson. Slim controls the rebound and the putback. Slim's got 19 points.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Here's Dillingham. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Brooklyn leading by 4. Giddey passes to Slim. Outside Johnson. Outside Giddey. Clock at 6. Count it. Giddey's got his first points in this one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Randall. And he drops it in from the low post. Randall's got 5 now.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
Johnson against Randall. Johnson passes to Slim. Here's Duran. Pass to Slim. Up top, Giddey. Here's Slim. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3. Slim's got 7 points for the quarter.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Up top, Edwards. Thomas defends. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Cam Thomas picks one up.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Slim, pass to Fleming. Nice D from Vucevic. Timberwolves trail by 5. Left side, Edwards. Outside, McDaniels. Nice move. Blocked. Tipped. Here's Dillingham. 10 points for him. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by Edwards. Edwards has got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Slim. To the middle. Here's Duran. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Duran's got 10 points in the game.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Here's Vucevic. It's McDaniels on the wing. No good on the 3. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Slim. 22 points for him. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's McDaniels. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, Jaden McDaniels is a guy who will embrace physicality. Does a nice job drawing contact.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the line tonight. And the Nets making a change.
Yeah, I got it. Hey, you can shoot it. I got him.
Nets leading by 11. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Dillingham. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Shannon in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Giddey. And the bucket is good. And the Nets lead by 13.
Well, you expect him to want to pass it, so Josh Giddey understanding I've got to be a threat to score.
Pass to Shannon from outside the arc. That's it. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 4th assist with that last one. Outside Giddey. Here's Slim. Thomas outside. Shot clock at 5. They get it back. Duren with the bucket.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Pass to Vucevic. Knocked away. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. He shoots it. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Slim, pass to Johnson. Shoots from the right block. Duren finds Johnson. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Well, the Timberwolves shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to Vucevic. Vucevic draws the double. Here's Dillingham. Back to Randall. Here's Shannon. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked loose. And here's Giddey. Here's Slim. The rebound by Shannon. Timberwolves trail by 12. Pass to Randall. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Slim, pass to Johnson. It's Giddey on the wing. Here's Duren. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And Duren no good on that one.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
The free throw drops for Randall. You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
That one no good. And Giddey has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. It's Giddey on the wing. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Nets leading by 11. Outside Giddey to the paint. Here's Slim. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. He blocks it again.
Swatting shots away with ferocity.
He is not messing around in this one. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards just pulling his way inside. The Nets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Slim. McDaniels covering. And he lobs it up. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Edwards. Second chance shot. Randall. Johnson with the defensive effort.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Timberwolves trail by 9. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Slim with the rebound. Slim's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Outside Giddey. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
When you look at Josh Giddey's overall skill set and combine that with the 6'8" size and the point guard mindset that he has, he is special. The playmaking, the willingness to score it in tough spots. This guy has got a bright future.
Both free throws good from Giddey.
At just about 85% from the line tonight. They've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
Giddey with a double team. Pass to Vucevic. Brooklyn with the board. Slim's got his 16th rebound on the night. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. And technology, always a conversation for us. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
You have to be careful when Jaden McDaniels is in your area as an offensive player. This guy is so elite defensively. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Brooklyn leading by 10. Giddey with it. Pass to Slim. And here's Johnson. The 3-ball. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Here's McDaniels. Slim with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Pass to Duren. Here's Slim. And the shot goes down. Slim's got 10 points here in the second half. And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. Down by 12. Vucevic with it. McDaniels with it. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Here's Slim. McDaniels covering. Slim, pass to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. He shoots again. Slim. And they converted last on attempt number 3. Slim's got 27.
They have hit the boards hard this half. Those second chance points are mounting up.
Now Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Tries to break his ice. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, legit threat to finish it with authority.
Here's Slim. McDaniels covering. Here's Slim. Off the mark there with a 3. Pass to McDaniels. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Inside. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Randall outside. Here's Dillingham. Giddey defends. Here's Vucevic. Duren with the rebound.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Kept alive. Slim misses. Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Dillingham. Giddey with a defensive effort. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Slim. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Duren.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Now here's Edwards. The three is up. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Rebound Minnesota. Vucevic is
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
Boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Slim.
2 minutes.
Back to Giddey. Thomas against Edwards. Thomas drives in. Duren.
Yeah, just so active. I love the passion Duren brings to this game. And the skill set, too, is developing.
The first one falls. Gobert's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. And Duren drops them both. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth. Thomas against Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Offline with a three.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Randall against Johnson. Randall can't hit. Brooklyn leading by 16.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Nets.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Slim.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
The shot, no good. And Minnesota with possession here. It's an 18-point game. Outside Edwards. Deflected. And here's Giddey. Here's Slim. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.